It's RV inspection today, and we are in Melbourne, Florida, about to inspect this KZ Connect C271BHKSE. Now stick around. We're going to update you at lunch, and you know at the end of the day, we don't know what we're going to find, you don't know what we're going to find, so let's get to work.
Do you recognize the costume? Yeah, I do call this a costume because we got to have a costume in order to look professional, do what we have to do. You know what? I had the best mechanic, one-armed bandit. He was top-notch, always looked like rag, had this nubby here, and that was the best mechanic. He didn't need a costume. Well, we still need a costume in this industry, so here's the costume so you know what we're doing today. So welcome with us. So now we're at, well, you can't see it, but we're at a special dealership in Melbourne. Never been here before. The unit was set up. It's phenomenal, perfect, nice. People were nice. Hey, here you go, greeted. This customer called us and said, when can you go? We only had this day available, and I'm leaving in 2 days. Whoa, so let's hope that he's got a perfect rig, which I know Lowell already shared with me that he wants us to look on the roof of the slide out. So he already saw something of this. So he's not far from here. He'll come at the end of the day. So quick glimpse, looks like a nice unit. It's been PDI'd, so we'll see for PDI what it looks like. I mean, so far I see a camper, and yeah, I'll go through every square inches of it, which will be fine. I'm sure it will be awesome, phenomenal. It'll be perfect because it's all cleaned up. They all washed it, so it should be ready to go. So we'll see. Propane was closed. We'll see how that goes. I'm not turning it yet. So far it looks good. Just like when you come up and you say, oh, well, remember, Laurel, this is an outside vent. Just saying. Sometimes we got to remind ourselves that. So, all right, so this is ready to go. Now let's go see at lunchtime. Now we're at lunchtime. You fast forward. We're at lunchtime right after this. Lunchtime. So you were leaving today. Here's the glimpse of my list. So you were leaving Sunday. So that's a customer who wanted us now because he's leaving right away. Says, whoa, we need to do the inspection. If we find something, hopefully we won't. That doesn't sound good, doesn't look good. So we got a couple of life safety issues and simple things. And now I got to figure out that one too, but it's dripping there. But right behind you, only need this slide out. So just stay there. I'll try to show you what you see all those staples here that are all ripped off? All those staples are gone. So you were just leaving today. And this is aluminum. This is folded because it hooks over there. Right here too, and right here too. Oh, but you're fine. They gave you an appointment at 10. Remember, this was ready, PDI, pick it up and go. Hold on a minute, let's go through the list. So, oh, and by the way, come on this end. So, I haven't said nothing to nobody, but here, I know you can see it, but that's all hydraulic oil. And it's dripping underneath the frame everywhere. So I know there's an hydraulic leak in the piston. You were leaving when again? I kind of missed that part. I don't think you meant right away. What did I have here? Nothing special. Let me check this. Bulb sheet sealant required. Yeah, all right, so there's sealant required over there. The water heater, I'll show you. Both rear roof corner required sealant. Other than that, propane leak test was good, so that was phenomenal. But otherwise, it's really well built. Except for all the stuff we're finding, it's really well built. But it is, seriously. It's just little things. You know, the rubber cap on the other end is not there. But you would have seen that. I know you would have. Here it is. Come up here. So here's this is called life safety. So you see this wire? Normally you have to have this goo around here. But in order to have, if ever you had a leak of propane in here, inside of this, it's where you live. In this case, there's 2 bunkhouses. Look here. So there's gas that would go in there. So that's life safety. That would kill you inside because propane would leak and go inside the habitat. So I'm sure I have other things that I can't see, but let's go see what Laurel found because I already have a clue. But that was perfect. You were leaving. Let's go see what she's got.
So one thing we like to talk about when Pierre and I go into our walkthroughs, we like to talk about stow and go. Meaning, when you stow this camper, can you still come in and go to the bathroom, go to your fridge, go to your bedroom? In this particular situation, when the slide comes in, it comes to about where my feet are right now. So I really do have a nice access to be able to still get to the fridge, to the stove. I can get to the sink, literally can go to the bathroom. The only thing I really couldn't access, now I'm not skinny, but I was able to kind of like squish myself around the corner. I could have gotten to the bed. Pierre couldn't have. He'd had to sleep on the couch, a drop down dinette. But that is the stow and go. I think this one is A1. So it's lunchtime and I have a lot of little things. First of all, guys, when you get a camper, you're gonna find a lot of putty on the walls, on the ceilings, and yes, that is the case in this camper too. I'm going to note it. Yes, you can wash it all off. A lot of people complain about it. It's just how they put these together. So I want you to know that. Now, one thing today was when the slide comes in and out, I'm over here and I'm looking at the floor. And can you all see this right here? This is where the ski from this slide has been rubbing and making a stain, which will eventually gouge the vinyl in this floor. So it's already starting right now. And Pierre's going to show you right there so you can see the ski just a little bit closer. Some of the things I found today, small little things, but sealant. So they've got sealant all across the counter because, of course, your wetness is here. There's this tiny little teeny hole right there, missing sealant. And over here, it's nice, but you want to talk about a massive gouge. I mean, they've just gouged this huge amount right there. All right, not a big deal, guys, but you're buying this RV. It means something to you. The other thing, the toilet seat. It is so lopsided, so be careful when you sit down. Other than that, though, I've gone through my water systems. The hot water's working. The water's not leaking. No leaks at all whatsoever. So that's a real good thing. Glad about that. But let's talk about the fridge. So the fridge is working, cooling. Everything is great. You've got this nice little locking system right here. But as you can see, it doesn't even latch. So the fridge, I can pull it. It doesn't even latch. See this little thing? It's supposed to latch in this hole. And it doesn't. So you're leaving in 3 days, and today's Thursday, and you want to leave Sunday. It's not going to happen. These things need to be fixed before you leave, unless you just want to pick it up and just take it. But I don't think that's what you want to do. So stick around to the end of the day, so we'll finish out and let you know what else we found. In the meantime, if you enjoy our videos, please hit subscribe, give us a thumbs up, share with your friends, and leave us a comment. If you don't know what to comment, just put C4BO. Comment for Blue Walks.
So end of the day or the afternoon, because yeah, it's about 2 o'clock and the customers are gonna come, so we're just wrapping up. But give me the camera, I'll show you. Let's go for a walk. So just for the appreciation, I don't know, you tell me how you feel, how it fits. I mean, you know, it's a choice, but it does have a slant in there, just like the rest, the whole slide out. But hey, what the hell do I know? I just inspect. So this is just a comment that I'm gonna put there, but I'll definitely show it to him. Okay, so then it's, all right, you're picking it up. If you remember, you probably remember, because for you it's fast forward. For me, it's at the end of the day, the afternoon, whatever, but here, see, that's another thing you gotta check, and it's stupid, but this has restraint, okay? So there's no restraint here. So, but that was PDI. It was ready. You were leaving. Hook up and go. So that ain't happening again. So it's those details you gotta keep an eye on. And I know you're smart enough, you can figure all of that. It's just that it's a lot on that day when you pick them up. And I know you don't check the air in the tire, which they were fine here, but just saying, yes, you can blame me. Maybe I lost it. No, I didn't. There's a valve cap missing, so it's nothing, you know. Okay, I gotta pick those jack up. I've tried every jack. We're all good. Water, stuff. So other than all the other things that we found, which is still on my list on my phone, which the customer, I'm gonna walk him through to see where he's at. So hope for him they're going to be able to fix it tomorrow morning, because he's leaving Sunday. So hey, as long as they have seals for an hydraulic piston, I'm sure he can leave on sometime next week. Let's go wrap it up with Laurel to see what she had inside.
So it's the end of my day. Let me just tell you about the stuff that I found. So this is a little bit of sticky residue and some white behind the couch here. I mean, yeah, somebody's going to hit their head. Honey, are you okay?
Stupid freaking slide.
Okay, if somebody falls, I'm telling you, I will laugh. Anyways, back to what I was saying. I hate it when I get interrupted. Are you okay? When I stop laughing? All right, compose myself. All right, let's do the windows. So that's the other thing. So we're going to come over here to the kitchen. And I'm telling you, this is on an angle. Can you see this? And it's extremely tight. And then when it goes up, well, it goes on an angle. But look at this. All right, so loose valance. Yeah, it's not a big deal, but do you want it that way? No, you don't want it that way. I've been through all the electrical. Everything is A-okay. There's no TVs in here, but there was our Jensen radio. That's working as intended. Let's see, underneath this booth over here, which we can't really show you, but there's this. You want me to show? Okay, sure. Let's lift this up here, and we can get in there. Can you see? No, you're going to come from this angle. No, see, it's going to, there we go. You see that? A little hole there for a little mouse to come in. I don't want any critters coming in to see me. So pretty much that's it for me. No leaks. That's huge for me. No propane leaks. That's huge. So that's great. So we're going to see our customer. They're going to come here. They're going to meet us. We're looking forward to meeting them. And they want to leave Sunday? Hardly doubt it. Gosh, I feel bad for them. But we'll see what's going to happen. In the meantime, remember, and do never forget, it's not about the destination. It's all about the journey.